the future is so bright.
Yes. Yeah. And it's not going to get as high as Florida. But I will say that North Carolina is very humid. It is very humid. You'll experience that. You'll experience that here. All right. So we finally meet for the first time. All right. I have a tour search set up for us. And I think on our tour, I scheduled maybe 7 houses. And first house, you didn't like. Second house, I actually think you did like it, but I think with that home, it was the trees that bothered us the most. Now, of course, in North Carolina, there's a lot of trees compared to Florida, but I think with that amount of trees in the backyard, it wasn't what you're looking for. Now, the functionality of the house was nice. But there was this one specific home that we were stuck on. It was the blue house. They had like the blue like porching and railing. It was really nice.
On the cold side?
Yes, it was in the cul-de-sac. Yeah, and it had the really long backyard. And I like that home. I like that home. But I think once we looked at the HVAC system, it kind of steered us away.
Right. It had like I said, I liked it. We did put an offer in.
We did put an offer on it.
Someone when you find something,
you
gotta go.
Yeah, correct.
You can't just lay up and say, it's gonna come to me. Like I had a friend who always said, God bless who does best.
Yes.
So I said, let's put in an offer. But it wasn't meant to be. And also the thing was in a way because I really didn't want the bedrooms on the second floor.
Yes, that's correct. Yeah. So,
in that respect, it was good.
It was perfect. Yeah.
That we didn't
get it. Right? Yeah, we didn't get it.
Right now is enjoying the house.
Yes.
It was beautiful.
Yeah.
It wasn't that bad of a price. It was $279.
Yeah, it's perfect. It was within the budget.
So, but I love this house much better because I'm on my own private road. The houses around me are more outstanding. I hadn't seen the front of those houses, but
yes,
when I drive by, I sort of like glance down the thing.
Yes.
And I could tell the front, I don't know if they're, but look, I'm looking at the back every day and I'm saying, wow, those houses
look nice. Yeah. No, they look good. It's a good thing to look out and see at least,
Yeah.
I remember in your journey, I think this was actually before we even met for the first time. I think we did a video search on another home. We did like a video tour or whatever. And I remember you being discouraged. Oh, you was like, yeah, Khalil, I'm not feeling it. I don't want to be here. I'm flying back to Florida. I'll try again next year. You remember that?
Yeah, what happened was that first house, because it's funny, like you think that you love a house.
Yes, see it.
In person,
yes,
it'll be like the difference between the night and the day because I remember that house that you sent me that Uber to go see.
Yes.
Okay. On Zillow, it was like I gotta
have it. Yeah.
I told everybody, I said, "Oh my goodness, that's it.
That's the one."
And I looked at it and it looked like. It had to be Photoshop or something.
Yes.
I even told my daughter, I said, I'm getting that house. And I was so suited. That's what that sort of like broke me.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Because when I went there, oh my God, what a difference it shocked me. I even told, as soon as I went in, I said,
nah, yeah. Yeah, you were so disappointed. I can hear the discouragement in your voice when we was there. And then, I was like, okay, we're gonna do this again. We do another search. So we then go out and we go take a look at several other homes at this point. But these other homes you didn't like as well. I mean, I think you liked them. I just think they were too small or just had some things you weren't willing to negotiate on. Which is pretty new. I mean, not new, sorry, which is pretty fair. That's pretty common. But I remember this home specifically was not on our search at all. It wasn't, we wasn't even thinking about this home.
This was like God said, okay, Peter, we want you in Winston-Salem.
Yeah. Yeah.
I said to you, you know what, Khalil, let's up
price. Yeah, we was at the house and he was like, let's up the budget.
When you said where the sun would hit, remember you said the sun will bake that?
Yeah, man, yes. I think it was actually a little warm. It was a little warm that day and you could feel the heat a little bit. Just yes.
You're a good realtor.
Yeah.
You know your business. You're a great realtor. You know your business. I didn't feel that place. It was too
like cookie cutter. It was, but it didn't have the character you wanted. That's what it was. And I remember you was like, how many more houses do we have to look at today? And I was like, well, I got about 2 more. But I was like, pulled out my phone. It's like, all right, he want to up the budget. I was like, listen, we got this house right here, right around the corner. I was like, let's go look at it. Let's go book it right now. Let's book it. Let's go look at it. And when you walked into this house, you took the hat off and you slammed it right there on the countertop. You said, now this is a house. And we looked at every single part of this house. I think I booked a tour for maybe 20 minutes. We were in this house for more than that. We was in the house for at least an hour, an hour and a half. And you was like, Khalil, I love this house. I gotta have this house. I gotta have this house. And I remember speaking with the other agent. I called her immediately and was like, hey, listen, my client loves this house. Can I put in an offer right now? Verbal, and we got the chit chatting and got the talking. And we made it happen before we even left this house today. Like that day, the deal was already negotiated. The paperwork was submitted before we even left the house.
Wow.